opening day in the NBA. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for it.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, they are fun to watch, certainly, David. Thanks. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls.
And, Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Bay and Grant are the forwards. He's out there with Cunningham. And it's Olynyk in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Charlotte, the guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Hayward out there with Washington. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. And it's the Hornets ball. Hayward outside. There's the pass to Plumlee. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night, Clark. How exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
You know, Kevin, it was always exciting because you never take it lightly. It's a great blessing to be able to play, and after you've gone through the preseason games and training camp and the like, you're excited to have the energy of the crowd in the building and the game starting to count for real. So it's always exciting.
Outside, Ball. Just 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
Hayes, no good. Now, here's Rozier, covered by Hayes. Now Rozier. Left side, Ball. And he converts the layup.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Olynyk the pass to Cunningham. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Gordon Hayward. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 19 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
And Plumlee kicks to Hayward. Back to Plumlee. The kick out to Rozier. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Detroit making a switch. Diallo is checked in. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
Here's Ball. Pass to Rozier. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
2 minutes remaining.
Grant sets a screen for Cunningham. From deep. And there's Grant on the assist by Cunningham. Grant's got 5 points so far.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense is playing off him. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
Diallo, no good. Hornets leading by 3. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Passes to Hayward. From deep 3-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly failing.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. For the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Olynyk. Josh Jackson comes in for Sadiq Bey. Saban Lee subbed in for Cunningham. Stolen by Ball.
Stewart, Josh Jackson, Saban Lee.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. To the wing right side. Washington finds Ball. 6 to shoot. Plumlee against Grant. There's Ball with the 3. Detroit with the rebound. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Here's Diallo. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Ball against Lee. The kick out to Rozier to the right side. Washington inside. Working on Grant from 8. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Hornets lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
Your honeybee.
And an unlucky history of injuries for Gordon Hayward. And he understands you got.
There's certain times where it's not our decision to not play.
And great teams are more sophisticated than ever when it comes to injury prevention.
And training staffs are now expected to anticipate risks. So at times, they'll know before the player does that there's a concern.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Plumlee out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Ball in at the point. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." Coach Wayne Casey says, "If we bring this same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen." Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. Oh, that's blocked. Up top, Bay. Stolen by Ball. Hayward with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And it's Hayward. That time on the assist from Plumlee. Hayward's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hornets. Hayward's gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
Boy, what a rookie season for LaMelo Ball. He was the 3rd overall pick and saw immediate action for the Hornets. And in my mind, Kevin, I thought he was the clear rookie of the year front runner early.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Josh Jackson. And it's Cunningham in for Joseph. Shoots from 12. Here's Stewart. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Timeout.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
It's time for the Pistons. And your honeybee.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Carey's checked in. Bridges comes in for P.J. Washington. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Bouknight comes in for Rozier. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Pass to Bridges from the arc. Rebound by Olynyk.
And Ball began his rookie season coming off the bench, but eventually they had to find a way to start it.
Yeah, clearly, Greg, he needed to be in the starting lineup, and he actually started until the wrist injury. He showed that he was an elite rookie. This team has a great future with him running the point guard spot.
Ball dishes to Oubre. Now the pass to Carey. The kick out to Ball. 4 on the clock. Oubre for 3. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning. But I think timing and a nose for the ball, most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Carey. Oubre against Bay. Cuts it 5. Here's Carey.
2 minutes.
Passes it to Bouknight. Oubre for 3. No good that time. And the Pistons now going the other way. Jackson passes to Bay. Misses from close range. Hornets leading by 8. Oubre, left side. Outside, Ball. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. To the inside, Carey. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Hornets lead by 10.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
With the assist.
Cunningham looking it over. It's Jackson atop the key. This is to Cunningham. He takes it in, makes it off the glass.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And here is Ball. .46 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Carey. Olynyk is covering. A nice shot by Carey.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here's Cunningham. Floats it up for Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Boy, take a look at the hops of Grant. I mean, really getting up and sending a message with that alley-oop.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Lee against Smith. Pass to Bridges. Puts up a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been active. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
The Brooklyn Nets will go up against the Bucks out in Milwaukee. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off. And taking a glance now at this game, right now it's a big-time lead for the Charlotte Hornets. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Jeremy Grant, what a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Underneath in the post, it's Grant and Olynyk. Cunningham is out there with Hayes. And it's Bay in at the 3 spot.
Well, a lot of people were nervous about Rozier's contract. Signed for big money with the Hornets, but he has more than earned it.
You know, at the time, a lot of fans thought it was too much for him, Greg, but to Rozier's credit, he's improved since he inked that deal, and now it's looking like a cap-friendly contract.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class. Defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Ball hits them both.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Hayes the pass to Cunningham. Launches a three. Hornets with the rebound. You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart checked in for Olynyk. Jackson comes in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Joseph in for Cunningham. Stewart kicks to Jackson. Lets it go from 11. Goes back up. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Stewart.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Charlotte calls timeout. Well, we've seen mid-range jumpers lose favor, but Clark, it seems like the floater is on the rise.
Kevin, it's a must-have shot in today's game because of the lane being open as much as it is the way the game is officiated, where you can drive it and create foul situations. Smaller guys that get in the lane have to have a shot that can avoid taller defenders, and the floater is that shot.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Jones comes in for Mason Plumlee, and Bouknight comes in for Ball. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. There's a screen by Washington. For three, Hayward. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Hornets foul call.
Stewart's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Washington adds his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Pistons trail by 12. Outside, Joseph. Feeds it to Grant. Over Washington, and there's Grant on the assist from Joseph. And that's 11 points for Jeremy Grant.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Hayward from outside. No good that time. And Detroit the other way now.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Joseph down low, defended by Jones. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Joseph. Rozier against Joseph.
2 minutes remaining in
the pass to Bouknight.
2 minutes.
Back to Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Diallo's checked in for the Pistons.
And the third team foul.
Stewart with the steal. Oh, and here comes Joseph all alone. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, because Corey Joseph, when he has the ball, is always in a probing posture, he's hard to guard without fouling at times.
Shooting for Detroit.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 1:40 left in the third. Now here's Bouknight. He's guarded closely. In the corner, it's Hayward. And again, the Hornets missing.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Hornets. They've led by as many as 14 points. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Pass to Washington. Now, here's Rozier. Back to Washington. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Really good control that time by Washington. Embraced the physical contact and then worked his way through it.
Some changes for Charlotte. Carey's checked in, and Oubre subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Then for the Pistons, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Frank Jackson comes in for Jackson. And Lee's subbed in for Corey Joseph. It's Jackson with the drive. Back to Stewart. Olynyk in the corner. The Pistons working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Lee. Second chance shot, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Detroit, Isaiah Stewart at the line.
Hornets leading by 6. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Over in the corner, Washington. There's the pick. And he's going up for the alley-oop. A nice shot by Carey. Carey's got 6.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Olynyk the pass to Lee. Now Diallo. Olynyk a screen on Oubre. Here's Diallo. And the shot goes in.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And so it's Charlotte with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Oubre, hook night out there with Smith. Then it's Bridges, and it's Carey in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Diallo. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Boy, and at only 6 feet tall, Smith uses that blazing speed of his to keep defenses off balance. Good luck trying to stay in front of him.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Bridges for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Ball.
Pistons trail by 4. Cunningham with it. Pass to Bay. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Bouknight. He's defended by Bay. Bouknight, no good. And for the Pistons, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. It's stolen by Smith. And they're running. Here's Oubre. Basket counts.
Kelly.
Oubre's got his first 2 points of the night.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Olynyk in the corner. Grant outside. Now here's Bay, guarded closer.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Bridges outside. Here's Oubre. Here's Carey. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Hornets lead by 8.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Bouknight passes to Oubre. Oh, good on the triple. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
I like the fact that Grant has steadily, throughout his career, worked on expanding his offensive game. It's really difficult for defenses to match up with his activity.
Grant against Bridges. Here's Carey. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
1:53 left to play here in the 4th. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Stewart checked in for the Pistons.
Piston substitution.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappy. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Cunningham. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
What a nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation on that rejection.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
Over in the corner, Rozier. Hayward outside. Pass the ball. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now ball. Rozier for 3. The rebound by Grant.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Puts it up from 15. And he recovers it. Offensive rebound. Cunningham. Kicks it out to Grant. The offensive rebound. Here's Cunningham. Grant outside. And the pass to Cunningham. Here's Hayes, and it's sent back by Plumlee. So it's Charlotte picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and